So he's wording it a little bit funny here, but he's really talking about when he says desire is to obtain, to aspire is to achieve. All he's saying is when you desire something, you have to obtain it. What he means by that, you have to get it. It has to come to you. When you desire that dream house, it has to come to you. When you desire that dream car, it has to come to you. When you desire that dream job, it has to come to you. Remember, desire is just another word for your intention. It's another word for you believe it's going to come to you. When you really desire something, you really believe that it's going to come to you. That's, you have to play with the words here. Sometimes when someone says, oh, have faith, it's going to come to you. But what's another word for faith? Another word for faith is believe. Okay, believe it's going to come to you. Now, what's another word for expect? If you really believe something's going to happen, okay, set aside your manifesting for example. If you really believe something's going to happen, or maybe you really believe something's going to happen negative to you, you expect it to happen. Okay? So when you really believe, you really want something, you expect to get it. Okay, now we do this in small things. We do this with mediocre things. We do this with negative things. Okay? Now, if you really believe today that you're going to walk in your job and your boss is going to be mean to you, well, you kind of expect it to happen. Okay, we do this with little small things, and it always comes true to kind of verify how we're thinking is true. But the same thing is true when we're looking at big things. The same thing is true if you're looking at your dream house or your dream car, your dream job. You want to be a millionaire. You want that $200,000 salary. If you really believe that's what you want, you expect it's going to happen to you. This is what James Allen is meaning here. When you desire is to obtain. If you desire something, you believe, you expect to get it. Then he goes on and he says, to aspire is to achieve. All he's talking about here is really from the Bible. He's taking a verse out of the Bible, the New Testament, where it's saying you ask and you receive. If you ask for something, you have to receive it. Okay, that's the power of the universe. That's the power of universal law. Okay, we just have to come to terms with it and really believe. Now, when we ask and receive, this is working for us, but what's happened is the law's working against us a little bit, because what we're asking and receiving, what we really believe and expect, really is our secret thoughts, but we're kind of using it in reverse. What's happening is we're using it in a negative way, and that's why we have negative things coming into our lives, or we have things that we really don't want coming into our lives. So it's working, but it's working in reverse. You know what I mean? The laws are working for us, but it's working in a way that we don't want. So all James Allen is saying is that when you're focused on your bigger things, that dream house, that dream car, that dream job, the same thing will happen. If you ask for it, if you believe, you're going to expect to get it. When you ask, you will receive.